A man begins with a dream. He sees others who have achieved this dream. He enters the environment of those who are pursuing the same dream. In this environment, there are many complex forces afoot, forces that he will likely never realize. If he is of a particular DNA, he will realize them, but it will take many years to do so. Everything in this environment, from the methods pursued, to the techniques touted, to the language that is used, to the lingo that is created, are all a slowly moving tide that moves against this man. This environment is fundamentally an environment of struggle. The vast majority who live in this environment never achieve their dreams. They struggle for their entire lives, eventually dropping it to pursue real jobs. This environment is known as the culture. Each discipline and every field has its own culture. A culture moves against a human. It is a thick, dark cloud of beliefs, opinions, showmanship, nepotism, old wives' tales, and untruths. It is founded upon ideas touted by scientists, experts, researchers, practitioners, and the experiences of those who have never been a part of the culture for their entire lives. A culture is a stagnant pond. It attracts vermin, flies, and mosquitoes. The water never flows. The air never moves. All cultures are based upon profound untruths, fundamental inconsistencies that move against the progression of man. It is this invisible force that is responsible for the fact that less than 1% in any field become truly elite. The elite do not become elite because of the culture. They become elite despite it. A man finds himself doing what others in the culture do. He finds himself struggling in the same ways, and he finds himself commiserating in the same ways. These are soldiers who are fighting an enemy they do not know exists. Some of what the culture says seems intensely logical. That which does not seem logical, the man is instructed to take on faith. Realizing that he has not achieved his dream, and being given examples of the few who have, he has little reason not to take their word. He enters the world of competition. He asks the questions already being asked. He plays the game already being played, and becomes a struggling cog in the wheel. What is the truth? The truth lies beyond all cultures. The truth cannot exist in any group, institution, methods, or technique. The truth lies in seriousness and away from the pleasure of reward. Every game addles into complexity. Once touched by the hand of man, it becomes what it is never meant to become. It becomes work. It becomes a striving. It becomes a chore. Such is not the way to mastery. Mastery lies in reducing the game into its simplest elements. It lies in identifying the game for what it truly is. This in itself can take a man decades, for his eyes have become so accustomed to the smoke of convention, he has become colorblind to the truth. The conditioned man cannot see. What is the game? And what is it not? What does the game ask? And what does it not care about? What promises has a man fallen for? What has he taken on faith? How far from his own natural state has he strayed? The master is not the one who harbors the greatest technique. The master is he who has spent his years understanding the true nature of the game. In every field, business, sport, and otherwise, there is almost no one who understands the nature of the game. For man is a creature who has been conditioned to act. He is a creature who has been conditioned to seek instruction and progress and compete. He has never given himself time to truly examine. Golf is not what a man thinks it is. Nor is baseball, nor is marketing, nor is finance, nor is spirituality, nor is anything. A man who does not understand the game, he only has one option: fight and compete. The man who understands the game asks fundamentally different questions, thus giving birth to the path through back doors unavailable to the rest. The game must be discovered with innocent eyes, with an unencumbered mind, through an unprescribed vantage point. There are things that veterans of the game will never come to know, for their eyes of innocence were lost long ago. The truth is that nature gave man what no culture can ever give him. It is here he must begin, for what awaits him is beyond the comprehension of the conditioned lot, and beyond any dream he has ever dared to dream.